Hello. Welcome back to King English Podcast.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Mike. We help you practice real, everyday English.
Please, if you like our videos, help us out. Click the subscribe button and like this video.
Yes, thank you. Today, we are going to talk about a very common topic.
That's right. We're going to talk about habits. Let's get started.
Excuse me. Sorry, Jess.
Mike, you are yawning again. You look very tired today.
I am tired. I am exhausted.
Why are you so tired? Did you work late last night?
No, I did not work late. I have a problem, Jess. I have a bad habit.
A bad habit? Oh, tell me, what is it?
Well, every night I go to bed at 10 p.m. That is a good time, right?
Yes, 10 p.m. is a very good time.
But I take my phone to bed and I look at social media.
The phone in the bed, that is a classic bad habit.
I tell myself, just 5 minutes. But then I look at the clock and it is 1 a.m.
Oh, Mike, that is terrible for your sleep.
I know, it is a very bad habit. I do it every night.
Well, that is perfect for our lesson today. Today, we are talking about habits. Good habits and bad habits.
That is great. Maybe you can help me fix my sleeping habit.
I can try. But first, let's explain to our listeners what a habit is.
Good idea. A habit. H-A-B-I-T.
A habit is something you do regularly. You do it again and again.
Yes, often you do it without thinking. It is automatic, like brushing your teeth.
Exactly. Brushing your teeth is a habit. Drinking coffee in the morning is a habit. Checking your phone is a habit.
So when we talk about habits in English, we usually use the present simple tense.
Correct. We say, I drink coffee, habit. We do not say, I am drinking coffee right now.
I check my phone. I sleep late. These are habits.
Let's talk about morning habits first. What is your morning routine, Mike?
Well, usually my alarm rings at 7 a.m.
Do you get up immediately?
No, I have another bad habit. I hit the snooze button.
Snooze button. S-N-O-O-Z-E. That is the button that stops the alarm for 10 minutes.
Yes, I hit snooze 3 times. I love to sleep.
So you are not an early bird.
Early bird? What is that?
An early bird is a person who loves the morning. They wake up happy and full of energy.
No, I am definitely not an early bird. What about you, Jess?
I am an early bird. I wake up at 6 a.m. I never use an alarm.
Wow, that is amazing. What is your first habit in the morning?
First, I make my bed.
Make the bed. That means you fix the sheets and pillows.
Yes, it makes the room look clean. It is a very good habit.
I never make my bed. It is messy all day.
Mike, that is lazy.
I know. Maybe I should start. Okay, so after you make your bed, what do you do?
I drink a large glass of water. Hydration is important.
I drink coffee. Lots of coffee. I cannot function without coffee.
That is a very common habit. I drink coffee every morning.
Do you exercise in the morning?
Yes, I go for a run. I run for 30 minutes.
I prefer to exercise in the evening. In the morning, I am too slow.
So we have different habits. I am active in the morning. You are slow in the morning.
Exactly. But we both have routines.
To talk about habits clearly, we need special words. We call them adverbs of frequency.
These are words that answer the question, how often?
Right. Let's make a scale from 100% to 0%.
Okay, 100%. The word is always.
Always. I always brush my teeth in the morning, every single day.
Next is maybe 90%? Usually.
Usually. I usually have toast for breakfast, but not every day. Sometimes I have yogurt.
Then we have often, maybe 70%?
Often. OFTEN. Some people say often. Some people say often. Both are okay.
I often watch movies on the weekend.
Next is 50%. Sometimes.
Sometimes. I sometimes walk to work, but sometimes I take the bus.
Then we go down. 10%. Rarely.
Rarely. Rarely. That means not often. Very seldom.
I rarely eat fast food. Maybe one time a year.
Really? I eat fast food often. I love burgers.
That is a bad habit, Mike. And finally, 0%. Never.
Never? I never smoke cigarettes.
That is a very good habit. Smoking is bad for you.
So let's review the list. Always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, never.
Listeners, pay attention to the position. The word goes before the verb.
I always drink coffee, not I drink always coffee.
Correct. But if you use the verb to be, am, is, are, the word goes after.
I am always happy, not I always am happy.
Perfect. English grammar is tricky, but you get used to it.
Besides adverbs, we can use time expressions to talk about habits.
Yes. These usually go at the end of the sentence.
For example, every day,
I check my email every day.
or once a week.
Once. ONCE. That means one time.
I go to the supermarket once a week.
What about twice?
Twice. TWICE. That means 2 times.
I wash my hair twice a week.
And after that, 3 times?
Yes, then we just use the numbers. 3 times a week. 4 times a month.
Mike, how often do you visit your parents?
I visit them once a month. They live far away.
How often do you play video games?
I play video games every weekend.
See, these phrases are very useful for describing your life.
Okay, Mike, let's do a little interview. I want to know about your habits. Are you ready?
I am ready. Ask me anything.
Question 1. How often do you cook dinner?
I rarely cook dinner, maybe once a week.
Only once a week? So what do you eat?
I usually order food, or I eat at a restaurant. I am not a good cook.
Okay, question 2. Do you read books?
Yes, I do. I sometimes read before bed, but I often fall asleep after 2 pages.
At least you try. Question 3. Do you ever arrive late to work?
Ooh, I never arrive late.
Mike, tell the truth.
Okay, I sometimes arrive late, but only when the traffic is bad.
Sure, blame the traffic, not the snooze button.
You know me too well, Jess. Now, my turn. I ask you,
Go ahead.
how often do you check your phone?
That is a hard one. I think I check my phone every hour.
Every hour. That is a lot.
I know. It is a bad habit. I want to stop.
Question 2. Do you drink soda?
No, I never drink soda. It has too much sugar. I always drink water or tea.
You are very healthy, Jess. Question 3. Do you watch King English podcast?
Of course I do. I watch it every day. It is my favorite channel.
Good answer. Me too.
We covered a lot of ground in part 1.
We did. We learned what a habit is, something you do regularly.
Welcome back to part 2 of our masterclass on habits and a little bit of Mike's bad habits.
Hello again. In part 1, we learned the basics. We learned about always, usually, and never.
Yes, but Mike, simply having a habit isn't enough. We need to know if the habit is good for us or bad for us.
That is the big question. So today, in part 2, we are talking about healthy versus unhealthy habits.
And we will also learn how to give advice using should and shouldn't.
I think I need some advice, Jess. I have a feeling we are going to talk about my bad habits again.
Maybe a little bit, Mike, but it is for learning. Let's get started. Let's start with the vocabulary. Healthy, Healthy.
Healthy means something is good for your body. It makes you strong. It gives you energy.
Exactly. Drinking water is healthy. Sleeping 8 hours is healthy.
And the opposite is unhealthy.
We add un to the front. Unhealthy. This means it is bad for your body. It might make you sick or tired.
Like smoking cigarettes. That is very unhealthy.
Or eating too much sugar. That is unhealthy too.
Jess, is watching TV unhealthy?
That is a good question. Watching a little bit is okay. It is relaxing. But watching TV for 5 hours every day, that is unhealthy.
Why? Why is it bad?
Because you are not moving. You are sitting still. Your body needs movement.
Ah, I see. So balance is important.
Yes. So listeners, ask yourself, is this habit healthy or unhealthy?
Let's talk about food. This is my favorite topic, but also my biggest problem.
Okay. In English, we often use the phrase junk food.
Junk food, Junk. Junk means trash or rubbish. So junk food is food that has no value for your body.
Right. Examples of junk food are chips, candy, soda, and greasy fast food.
But just junk food tastes so good. Why does it have to be unhealthy?
I know, Mike, it is delicious, but it has too much salt, too much sugar, and too much fat. It makes you feel tired later.
That is true. After I eat a big burger and fries, I want to sleep.
Exactly. That is called a food coma. So eating junk food often is a bad habit.
So what is a healthy food habit?
Healthy. Healthy means something is good for your body. It makes you strong. It gives you energy.
And the opposite is unhealthy.
We add un to the front. Unhealthy. This means it is bad for your body. It might make you sick or tired.
Like smoking cigarettes. That is very unhealthy.
Or eating too much sugar. That is unhealthy too.
Jess, is watching TV unhealthy?
That is a good question. Watching a little bit is okay. It is relaxing. But watching TV for 5 hours every day, that is unhealthy.
Why? Why is it bad?
Because you are not moving. You are sitting still. Your body needs movement.
Ah, I see. So balance is important.
Yes. So listeners, ask yourself, is this habit healthy or unhealthy? Let's talk about food. This is my favorite topic, but also my biggest problem.
Okay, in English, we often use the phrase junk food.
Junk food, Junk. Junk means trash or rubbish. So, junk food is food that has no value for your body.
Right. Examples of junk food are chips, candy, soda, and greasy fast food.
But, Jess, junk food tastes so good. Why does it have to be unhealthy?
I know, Mike, it is delicious, but it has too much salt, too much sugar, and too much fat. It makes you feel tired later.
That is true. After I eat a big burger and fries, I want to sleep.
Exactly. That is called a food coma. So eating junk food often is a bad habit.
So, what is a healthy diet habit?
Eating nutritious food.
Nutritious. That is a big word.
It means food with vitamins like fruits and vegetables.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
That is a famous English idiom. It means if you eat healthy fruit, you won't get sick.
Do you have any specific healthy food habits, Jess?
Yes, I try to eat 5 a day.
5 a day? 5 pizzas?
No, Mike, 5 portions of fruit or vegetables. For example, a banana for breakfast, a salad for lunch, and carrots for dinner.
Wow, that sounds difficult for me. I usually have 0 a day.
You should try to add just 1. Start small.
Okay, I will eat 1 apple today. That is my new habit.
Now let's talk about exercise. Mike, have you heard the phrase couch potato?
Yes, I know this one. A couch potato is a person who sits on the sofa, the couch, all day, watching TV and eating chips.
They look like a potato, just sitting there, not moving.
Is being a couch potato a bad habit?
Yes, it's very unhealthy. We call this a sedentary lifestyle.
Sedentary. That means sitting a lot, not active.
Many people have sedentary jobs. They work in offices. They sit at computers for 8 hours.
That is me. I sit at my desk all day, and then I sit on my sofa at night.
That is dangerous for your heart and for your back. You need to be active.
Active. That means moving. So, what are some good habits to be active?
You can take the stairs instead of the elevator.
Ah, that is hard work. The stairs make me tired.
That means you need more exercise. You can also walk to work or go for a jog.
A jog, Jog. That is a slow run, right?
Yes, jogging is very popular, or you can join a gym.
I joined a gym last year.
That is great. How often do you go?
I went 1 time, and then I stopped.
Mike, paying for the gym is not enough. You have to actually go.
I know, I'm a bit lazy.
Okay, Mike, you want to change, so we need 2 very important phrasal verbs.
Listeners, phrasal verbs are verbs with 2 words. They are very common in English.
The first one is give up. Give up.
Give up. This means to stop doing something, usually something bad.
Exactly. For example, I need to give up smoking.
Or, I want to give up eating sugar.
Mike, what do you want to give up?
I want to give up biting my fingernails. It is a nervous habit.
But is a good one to give up. Now, the second verb is take up. Take, up.
Take up. This means to start a new hobby or a new habit.
Yes. For example, I want to take up yoga.
Or, she decided to take up painting.
So it's a swap. You give up a bad habit and you take up a good habit.
I want to give up soda and take up drinking green tea.
That sounds perfect. Listeners, try to make a sentence. I want to give up and I want to take up.
When we talk about healthy habits, we often give advice to friends.
We use the modal verbs should and shouldn't.
Should. S-H-O-U-L-D. The L is silent. Say should.
Should means it's a good idea. You should eat breakfast.
Shouldn't means should not. It is a bad idea. You shouldn't go to bed late.
Jess, give me some advice. I'm always tired in the afternoon.
Okay, you should drink more water. Maybe you are dehydrated.
Okay, what else?
You shouldn't eat a heavy lunch. A big lunch makes you sleepy.
That is true. If I eat pasta, I want to sleep.
Exactly. And you should take a short walk outside. The fresh air helps.
That is great advice. Listeners, we use this grammar a lot for health.
You should see a doctor. You shouldn't smoke.
You should subscribe to King English Podcast.
Yes, that is the best advice.
Jess, we talked about food and exercise, but what about our minds?
Mental habits are very important. Let's talk about screen time.
Screen time. That is the time we spend looking at phones, computers, and TVs.
Too much screen time is a bad habit. It hurts your eyes and it stops you from sleeping.
This goes back to my problem in part 1, checking my phone in bed.
Yes, the light from the phone tells your brain, it is daytime. Wake up.
So what should I do?
You should have a digital detox.
Digital detox. That sounds serious. What is it?
It means you turn off all technology for a short time, maybe 1 hour before bed.
1 whole hour? No phone?
No phone, no TV. You should read a book or listen to music or talk to your family.
It sounds difficult, but I think it is healthy.
It is very healthy. It helps you relax. It reduces stress.
Stress. That is a big problem today. Everyone is busy. Everyone is stressed.
So relaxing habits are important. Some people meditate.
Meditate. That means sitting quiet and breathing.
Or some people keep a journal.
Journal. That is like a diary. You write down your thoughts.
I write in my journal every night. It helps clear my mind.
I tried that once, but I only wrote, I am tired every day.
Well, at least it was honest.
Wow.
Welcome back to part 3. We are talking about the hardest part of habits, changing them.
Hello, everyone. In part 2, Jess told me all my habits are unhealthy. Now I feel guilty.
Don't feel guilty, Mike. Feel motivated. We learned we need to give up bad habits and take up good habits.
Right. Give up my phone at night and take up green tea. But how do I actually start?
That is our topic, how to stick to your plan. Let's start with a fun cultural tradition, New Year's resolutions.
New Year's resolutions. That is a famous phrase, resolutions.
A resolution is a firm decision. It is a strong promise you make to yourself to change something in the future.
We usually make them on January 1st.
Yes, they are almost always about habits. I am going to lose weight. I am going to save money.
I make them every year, and I break them very quickly.
You are not alone, Mike. Many people struggle to keep their resolutions.
When we talk about these future plans, we use going to.
Correct. I am going to. This shows you have a clear plan or intention.
So my resolution is, I am going to exercise 3 times a week.
Excellent plan. And you can also use will for promises.
Will, W-I-L-L.
If your friend asks you to go out for pizza, you can promise, no thank you. I will stick to my diet.
So going to is for a long-term plan, and will is for a sudden decision or a promise.
Exactly. Listeners, practice saying your resolution. Next month, I am going to...
Jess, what is your resolution for this year?
I am going to start learning a new language, maybe Spanish.
That is a great habit to take up.
The reason people break resolutions is simple. Their goal is too big.
Goal, G-O-A-L. That is the thing you want to achieve.
If your goal is, I want to run a marathon, that is too big to start with.
So what should we do?
We need to set small goals. Set, the verb, means to establish or to create.
A small goal is easier to achieve.
Yes, if your big goal is be active every day, your small goal can be I will walk for 10 minutes after dinner.
That is much easier. I can walk for 10 minutes.
And another important word is consistency.
Consistency. Consistency.
Consistency means doing the small thing again and again, every day. If you are consistent, the small goal becomes a big habit.
So it is better to walk 10 minutes every day than to run 3 hours once a month.
Much better. You need to track your progress.
Track progress. TRACK. That means checking your success. You can use a calendar or a journal.
Every day you succeed, you draw an X on the calendar. You want to make a chain of X's. You don't want to break the chain.
Break the chain. I like that phrase. It keeps you motivated.
Let's be realistic. Sometimes you will fail. You will miss a day.
Yes, I plan to eat healthy, but yesterday I ate a huge ice cream.
It happens. We have a fun idiom for returning to a bad habit, to fall off the wagon.
Fall off the wagon. WAGON. Like a horse cart.
If you are trying to give up sugar and you eat cake, you fell off the wagon.
Oh, I fall off the wagon often.
The important part is what you do next. You need to get back on track.
Get back on track. TRACK. Like a train track.
Yes, you fail once, but you don't give up forever. You simply restart the habit the next day.
So if I eat ice cream today, I should not eat ice cream tomorrow. I get back on track tomorrow.
That is the correct way to think. Failure is normal. Quitting is the mistake.
Quitting. QUITTING. Stopping completely.
Don't quit. Just learn and get back on track.
Jess, why do I give up so easily? I have lots of motivation on Monday, but on Friday, it is gone.
Motivation. motivation. This is the excitement you feel at the beginning.
Yes, I feel very excited about my new green tea habit.
But motivation fades. It disappears. To succeed, you need discipline.
Discipline. DISCILPLINE.
Discipline means you do the action even when you don't feel like it.
So motivation is wanting to run. Discipline is lacing up your shoes when it's cold outside.
Beautifully said, Mike. You need willpower.
Willpower. The strength of your will.
We have another idiom. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way. If you have enough willpower, you will find a way to succeed.
It's a very positive idiom. You can do it.
I like that. I need more discipline, not more motivation.
That's right. Make the new habit simple and be disciplined. Part 3 gave us the tools to change. This is the hardest part of the journey.
We learned about New Year's resolutions.
We practiced future intent with I am going to and I will.
We learned to set small goals and aim for consistency.
And most importantly, we learned that if we fall off the wagon, we must immediately get back on track.
Great lesson, Jess. I feel ready to start my green tea habit now.
Excellent. But before we finish, there is one more thing we need to discuss about habits.
What is that?
We only talked about habits we have now or habits we want to start in the future.
Ah, what about habits we had in the past, like when I was a child?
Exactly. How do we talk about old habits? We use a very special phrase, used to.
Used to. That sounds interesting.
So, in part 4, we will focus entirely on past habits using used to and comparing them to the present.
I used to listen to terrible music when I was younger. I can't wait to tell you about that.
I can't wait to hear it. Join us for the final part.
See you soon, everyone.
Welcome back to the final part of our Habits Masterclass.
We are finally here. We covered the present, the future. Now we go to the past.
Exactly. We need to talk about habits that happened repeatedly in the past, but do not happen now.
like things I did when I was a child.
Yes. And the structure we use is used to.
Used to. USEDTO. This is one of the most useful phrases in English.
Listeners, used to is very specific. It has two jobs.
Job 1, a repeated action in the past.
Job 2, a past state or condition.
Let's try job 1. When I was a kid, I used to collect baseball cards.
That means in the past you collected them many times, but now you do not collect them anymore.
Now let's try job 2. My family used to live in London.
This is a past state. Your family lived there for a long time, but now you live somewhere else.
This is much easier than the simple past tense because it clearly shows the action is finished.
It does. The simple past says, I lived in London, but used to says, I lived in London, but not anymore.
Let's practice the structure. The affirmative, yes, form is simple. Subject plus used to plus base verb.
My brother used to hate vegetables.
We used to go to the beach every summer.
Now, the negative form is a little tricky.
Because we use the auxiliary verb did.
That's right. Subject plus didn't plus used to plus base verb. The D disappears from used because it goes to did.
I didn't used to like English class, but now I do.
Great example. The correct form is used to without the D after did not.
Listeners, you can also use never instead of didn't used to. This is more common in spoken English.
For example, I never used to drink coffee. It is slightly easier to say,
I never used to stay up late.
but now you stay up late checking your phone, a bad habit.
Yes, now I always stay up late. The habit changed.
To ask a question about a past habit, we also need did.
So the form is did plus subject plus used to plus base verb.
That's it. Mike, I have a question for you. Did you used to have long hair?
No, I didn't used to have long hair. I always used to have short hair.
Okay. Another question. Did you used to eat a lot of candy?
Oh, yes, I used to eat candy every day. But now I only eat candy rarely.
Good, because that would be an unhealthy habit now.
Do you remember any strange habits from your childhood?
Yes, I used to watch the same cartoon episode twice a day, every morning and every afternoon.
That is a very fixed habit.
I know. It was very consistent.
Just many learners confuse used to and the simple past. Can you explain the difference again?
Yes, the difference is repetition and time.
Simple past is for a single event or a fixed time frame.
Correct. I went to Paris in 2010. One time. You cannot say, I used to go to Paris in 2010.
And used to is for a repeated habit or an old general state.
Yes, I used to walk to school every day. Repeated.
And here is a warning for our listeners. Do not confuse used to with be used to.
Oh, that is a common mistake. Be used to means you are accustomed to something. You are familiar with it.
For example, I am used to the cold weather in Canada.
That is a present habit, and it is a much more advanced grammar point. For now, focus only on the past. I used to.
We have completed our masterclass on habits.
We have. Let's review the whole journey quickly.
Part 1, we learned how to describe daily routines and frequency with always, sometimes, and never.
Part 2, we learned to categorize habits as healthy or unhealthy. We learned the phrasal verbs give up and take up.
Part 3, we focused on changing habits, setting goals, and using the future tense with going to and will.
And here in part 4, we learned to talk about the past with used to.
We covered all the tenses: present habits, future habits, and past habits.
Congratulations to all our listeners for completing this comprehensive series. You now have all the tools to talk about any habit in your life.
Thank you for joining us on King English Podcast. We hope you take up the good habit of listening to us every week.
We hope to see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.